If you have a small compact loader tractor like this Kubota, you already know how handy they are. Well, when you put these things to work, you also have to do some maintenance. In this video, we're going to change the front axle oil on the left side and the right side in this little Kubota. Now you're going to want to use 80/90 gear lube. I've changed a lot of these and every one of them has been 80/90. I'll show you in the manual as well, but always consult your own service manual just to make sure. It may use a different weight. Now I personally do not put synthetic into there because a couple of times they've started leaking. So I just use a standard, kind of a cheaper brand, 80/90 gear oil works just fine. I just don't recommend using synthetic in your axles. So we're going to go ahead and get that changed. I'm going to show you step by step. Each side is going to take about half a quart and we'll get this job all done. So let's get started. So if we take a look at the manual, it shows you right there in the bottom left on this B1750 where the fill and the drain is. And also over here it shows you that each side is going to take half a quart. And if you look right here in the manual, it says to use gear oil SAE 80 or 90. Now an easy way to do this, if you're going to change the left side front, then I turn the wheels to the right. And that gives you a little more clearance to get in here instead of just leaving the wheels straight. As you can see, painted orange, this is your drain, this is your fill. Now I don't use a normal oil catch pan because you have to get really close to this tire. So I just take a quart of oil, cut the top off, and I can get right underneath there, right up to the tire. Now to loosen your drain, you just need a 14mm socket. Turn it counterclockwise. And we're going to pull this drain out. Now this oil is going to drain pretty slow. And now you're going to loosen up the fill. Now to loosen up the fill, I use a 17mm open end wrench. That's because there's really no clearance in here for a socket. An open end wrench fits in there real easy. So I'll go ahead, loosen up the fill cap. So as you can see, once you open that fill cap, your oil is going to drain out a lot quicker. Just let this sit here for about 15 minutes and get all that old fluid out. Now another reason I like to use a quart of oil is it does have measuring increments along here, and I like to know how much oil actually comes out. Just so I can tell if maybe the last guy changed this, I can see how clean it is, and I can see if they actually put in the right amount. Oil's done draining, reinstall your drain plug. And from what I can tell in the service manual, it's slightly hard to read. The tightening torque is 24 foot-pounds, so if you have a torque wrench, set it to 24. Otherwise, it's not that tight. You're going to go maybe snug and then maybe about a half a turn if you don't have a torque wrench. And now we're going to slowly add half a quart of your gear lube. And now go ahead and reinstall your fill cap. Tighten that up, and then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Start the tractor up. Turn the wheels to the left to do the right side so we have more clearance over there. Now that you got both sides done, congratulate yourself on changing your own front axle fluid. No reason to take your little compact tractor to the dealer for service. You can do it yourself. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.